Hi all. Today I made anchovies and tomato sauce. With the anchovies, I actually added sardines as well, and it was delicious. This is why I'm telling you this, is because I mentioned to my clients, one of the best things we could eat is sardines, either sardines, anchovies, some type of small fish. They've got a lot going for them, and the reason why is, one, they're hugely economical. Two, they have as many omega-3 fatty acids as salmon does, as well as they're a very low mercury content. So you have a less risk of mercury toxicity when you eat those very small fish. The larger the fish, the more the risk of mercury toxicity. So eat the small ones, sardines and anchovies. And so every time I tell my clients this, they get this awful look on their face. I am not eating anchovies or something similar to that. But if you put it in this recipe, so it calls for, you saute garlic, you throw in some pine nuts. I actually used macadamia nuts crushed and threw in there. I used a few plums to put in there. That calls for raisins. I cut them up. You wouldn't even need to put those in, but it gives it just a little bit, and you don't use much. And then I use it calls for tomato puree. I had some tomato chutney that I had made homemade from the tomatoes in our garden, so I used that, but it calls for the puree. You add some leftover red wine. If you've got gluten-free bread, you could add the gluten-free bread crumbles at the end. The recipe calls for it to be put onto pasta. I would suggest either use a gluten-free pasta, or even better, this is actually exponentially better, is the Wonder Noodles. I get them at Thrive Market, but they won't raise your blood sugar. They're a great prebiotic, which helps with digestion. So check those out. I am putting the link to this recipe in the description of this video, so you can pull it up. It actually came from Epicurious. If you need help finding it, let me know. I will send you the recipe directly, but I had to make a video because I want people to know sardines aren't awful. They actually can be very delicious. If you have questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Check out my website, wiseandwell.org.